Correction, I'm sorry, it was Isabella Torres. And number 30, we have from Ozark's Hannah Mascot. And from our very own Destiny Osprey. And number 35 from the Ozark, Stella Mueller. And from our own Allison. And number 40 from the Ozark, Doug Swallow. From the very own Julia. And 145 from the Ozark Open against our Calhoun. And 155 from the Ozark, Riley Ryder. From Waynesville, let's go and 170 from the Ozark, Avery Tennessee. And from Waynesville, Emily. And at 119 from the Ozark, Alexis Becker. Up against our, let me see if I can say this right, Julia Wayne. And finally, with the over from the Ozark in our own 235, Ella Smith. And now from the men's division, let us welcome from the Ozark at 106, Josh Lee. Up against our Waynesville Tiger, Jared. From the Ozark at 113, Parker Vincent. Against our very own Jay Nick. And 120 from the Ozark, the unique name, Tiger Prawn. Against our very own Dave Payne. From the Ozark at 126, ended the game. Up against our Waynesville, Jackson Ward. At 132,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tiger Gymnasium right here on the campus of Waynesville High School. Matt Johnson along with me tonight, Coach Rick Panzik. Coach, it's hard to believe it. We just wrapped up football, it seems like yesterday. Coach, here we are knee-deep into winter sports. We've got our first TTSN sports broadcast of the season. And, Coach, we're going to initiate your winter calling right here with a little wild and woolly wrestling.
Hey, this is new for me, so, Matt, I do like the climate control.
Oh, it's beautiful in here, Coach, and we're going to jump straight in, Coach, here in the 106 match. Our longtime viewers that may know how this is going to roll, but, Coach, we're going to start on the orange match. We're going to finish this match here. We got Josh Laney of Ozark going up against Jaron Elsner of Waynesville there for the orange and black. In a battle of Tigers here against the Ozark Tigers. But, Coach, we're gonna see this one out over here on the orange, and then we're going to switch. We're going to get over here to the ladies on the black mat. They're starting off at the 100 match. We've got Kiera Kearns going up against Karina Narcata over here on this match. But, Coach, we're going to stick with this one. When this one's done, we jump in action to the black mat, and, Coach, it's going to be back and forth all night long. We're going to do our best to get every bit of every match we can. But, Coach, it's going to be a little crazy and a lot of wrestling action.
Yep, and I've learned a little bit today that it's not necessarily about the moves. It is about the positioning. So.
Oh, absolutely. And I was talking to a wrestler in class today talking about, hey, maybe you want to come try pole vault, because time and time again I've seen that ability of wrestling translate into pole vault if you can control your body. And, Coach, we're going to be outside the circle here. As Jaron had a Laney of Ozark, pretty precarious position right there, but gets outside of the circle, so we're going to reset here in the middle. Coach, we're just about a little over, 137 left to go here in round number 1. Coach, bunch of hand fighting right now on the inside. Both guys just trying to get position. Elsner looks like he's maybe has him locked up here. Looking for that spot right here, Coach, I think, to try and get that reversal.
It's getting late on here. Wear you down.
He's got that wrist right there. And it's anybody that's wrestled knows it's hard to do a lot right there when they get a good grip and lock on that wrist. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first round here. All right, looks like Tigers have the option. Looks like Elsner's going to start down here in round number 2. Laney takes position. Elsner looks to try and get that escape here.
Almost got up there.
Well, right now, Laney of Ozark doing a nice job to keep position on the back and just stay riding on top right now.
Trying to get him over here, not happening.
Really working that arm. Trying to keep position, trying to get it around there and lock it.
Leverage, almost got it there. That's hard to get out of there.
Well, and as soon as you let go, that's the risk you run, as Elsner looked like he was pretty close to being able to pop away and get the escape point there. So it looks like we're just going to reset right here in the center. Elsner start down, immediately getting to those feet. And we're going to be out there. Coach, we're going to get 4 on the takedown. Is that? It is. It's going to be 4 points. 4 points over to Laney on the takedown. Credit Laney of Ozark right now, Coach. He's doing a fantastic job just riding out and staying on top here.
Time is counting down here. Trying to squeeze out.
40 seconds to go here in round number 2. Elsner gonna have to escape here, maybe get the reversal. Definitely cannot let Laney ride this one out. So we're now just over 20 seconds. Trying to roll him right there to pick up the pin. And Laney's gonna get it, so that's gonna be 6 points over to the Ozark Tigers. And just like that, Coach, we're gonna move over here. Gonna be switching, as you see the hand raised there for Laney. We're gonna move to the black mat now. We've had it down here in the corner. And Coach, I believe this is still match number 1. I believe this is Karina Narcata over here in the 100-pound match.
It's Kiera Kearns.
Kearns goes for the leg right there, takes the shot. And the referee's gonna stop it right there, bring it back to the middle. And Coach, okay. We are resetting for the 3rd period, Coach. That was into the 2nd period, I'm sorry.
That is what the towel is for, into that, so.
Yeah, I did not see, I was watching here on the screen. Narcata gets her up, trying to get her
out.
Flipped around right there, pushes her out, so we'll bring it back to the middle. Right now, Narcata on top, Coach, 1-0 here, late 3rd period, so even an escape point ties this up. We've got a close match going.
Roll over, almost. Still got a good hold, good grip.
Staying on top and just getting out of bounds there. I figured there's the whistle. So that's going to stop it, Coach. 1:03 here in round number 3, Coach. This is a 1-0 match right now. Miss Narcata has got to be a tired wrestler right now.
Down to a minute.
Staying locked up. Good position right there, trying to keep that knee between her legs. Staying on top, and Coach, you not stalling, but you're definitely not trying to do too much right here. She's got that right arm pinned back. Kearns just doesn't look like she's got much energy here right now.
Oh.
Narcata
Kind of
hitting the
slipped out
roll.
of it.
Oh no, Coach. And that's going to be 2 points on the reversal. Narcata's going to have to get up to her feet. 20 seconds. Going to have to at least have the escape point to tie this one up.
Down to 10. Down to 10.
Get that hand pinned back.
He's going to get it. 2, 1. We got it.
And Coach,
Last 30 seconds of round 3.
and that, Coach, that's going to be a minor win, but it's going to be a win just the same to the Ozark ladies. And Coach, that's going to give Kearns the victory. Like I said, minor victory there, 7 points or less. It's going to be 3 team points. And Coach, we will flip back over to the boys here in progress. I believe this is the 120 match now. This should be Gabe Bales versus Tyga Kwan over here on the boys' side. As Parker Hansen won the 113 with a quick pin for Ozark there at the 113 class. So this should be 120. Gabe Bales in there fighting right now. Right now, looks like Tigers down 6-0. And Coach, I believe this is going to be round number 2. It is round number 2. Ozark going to pick up the escape there. Coach, it's going to be 9-1 right now in favor of the Ozark Tigers. Tiger Kwan trying to loop that shoulder and force it over right now. Bale's doing a fantastic
job.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
Keeping it locked, stationary there. Awkward position. Awkward to hold. He slid out of it.
Bale's doing a nice job fighting around inside there.
Got to be exhausted by this time. Some conditioning. Kind of got him rolled over, almost got him rolled over. He's counting.
Bales quickly goes straight for the shot right there. And Coach, he got the whistle. Oh, okay. Sorry, Coach, that's going to be a tech fault. That's going to be 15. So that's going to be 5 points right there, Tiger Kwan. And then, Coach, I think we're going to stay on the orange mat here since we just finished that one up. I think we're going to stay here for the 126 match. Young man that you and I both know well, Mr. Jackson Roby.
Yeah, I can see those cross-country runners come out and do a little wrestling.
Well, and Jackson, a young man, went to state last year here in wrestling. Wrestling 126 this year. And, Coach, if there's anybody out here, we know Jackson Roby not going halfway at anything that young man does. Emmett DeGase is going to be the guy he's matched up with here.
Both getting after it. Trying to get some type of positioning.
Coach, while we're going along here, Isabella James over on the girls' mat. One quick pin over there for the ladies at the 110. At the 115, the Lady Tigers are open, so Cabello picks up the 6-point open match, and girls are up to the 120 match over there. Dakota Nix going up against Hartgraves of Ozark on the girls' side. So trying to keep you updated for those scoring at home. Jackson Roby trying to fight out right there. Got the one leg pulled. There we go. Jackson going to get a little roll. Coach, they're going to score on that. So they're going to push it 7-0 right now in favor of Ozark. 37 seconds remaining right here. Jackson trying to get that arm out in front now, just reaching, get a little stability.
And back down. I got a leg hooked.
And going to pick up the pin there. So DeGase will pick up 6 more points there. So Coach, that'll be the pin there for Ozark. We'll move back to the black mat.
Got a little lively match over here with Dakota Nix.
I believe this is the 120, Dakota Nix and Hartgraves. Coach, we're in period number 1, 22 seconds to go. Right now, Nix on top, 3-0 with the lead over the Ozark Lady Tigers. Trying to get the escape right there is the Lady Tigers, and we're going to get a end of the period, Coach. All right, so Nix is going to start down here for the Lady Tigers.
Off to a quick start here.
Yeah, right fast into it. Trying to get that stable base with the legs right there. Hartgraves doing her best to try and keep that left leg of Nix from being able to get out there. Nix fights through the arm.
Looks like Dakota's got a little hold on that arm. Almost there.
And there we go. That's going to be an escape point for Nix. Makes it now 4-0. Nix, quick shot right there on Hartgraves. She's got a hold of that leg. And there we go, Coach. Gonna make it 3 more. So, Coach, that's gonna be 7-0 right now for Nix. Hartgraves trying to get that right hand free. Nick's gonna re-grab and reposition here. Coach, can we force her over? Hartgroves has that right leg pinned back on Nix, trying to not be able to
Get
let
the
Nix,
leverage.
yeah, trying to keep her from getting that leverage in there, but
That's the positioning part.
Nick's been trying to push her over, gives her a little tug, maybe try and bring her back this way. Coach, we're under 20 seconds now here in round number 2. Still trying to fight in there. Nix has got that left arm. And that's going to bring us to the end of round number 2. So Nix on top right now, 7-0. You'll see a replay right here, Coach. Coach, we talk about it all the time, but look at that right there. The sports interns getting right inside there.
You see where the Hartgraves girl has just got that leg pin, or Dakota would probably just roll her right on over. Starting down again.
I like our odds right there because Dakota able to fight out of that last time and get that escape. Coach Nix spread wide right there, trying to get that base underneath her. Hartgraves doing everything she can right now, try and pull her back. This is kind of that spot we saw Nix in earlier, and then she was able to slide that right leg through, and she got up and got the escape. She's digging those toes, trying to fight it. There we go. And there's the escape. Should make it 8-0 now. Coach, 8 or more would make it a major victory here. At 7-8 lines, kind of that magic spot right there. 50 seconds and we roll here in round number 3. Getting close to that line right there. Referee right on it. Dakota's trying to pull her back.
Down to about 10 seconds left.
Three, two, one. And Coach, that's going to be a major victory right there for Miss Dakota Nix.
Is that 8-0?
8-0, so that's going to be 4 team points over to the Lady Tigers. And Coach, my unofficial scoring has the Lady Tigers on top 10-9 right now in the team score. And we'll slide back over to the orange mat. And Coach, this should be Mason Zamora at the 132.
They should be getting towards the end. Is this the third round?
This is the start of the 3rd round right here.
They've been going after it a while over there on that mat.
Well, and Mason right now trailing in this one, 14-3. 15 points is that magic line, so definitely don't want to give up any points. Referee's going to give 1 on the escape here, so it's going to make it 15-3. Andrew York looks like he kind of just trying to buy time, and Not give up anything too risky here, be slid back into a pin or anything like that with Zamora, but Zamora's got to go for it, and that's exactly what he's doing. Trailing here in round number 3, Mace knows it's going to take a pin at this point. Mason really working that left leg. Coach, that's going to be it. That's going to be tech fall. For York. And then, Coach, we'll slide back to the black mat. Think we've got Brooklyn Zamora over at the 125. I'm sorry, Coach. Yeah. Nope, Coach.
Is that Isabella?
That's going to be Isabella Torres in there. Sorry, we had a switch there, so that's going to be Isabella, and Isabella's going to pick up the 6-point pin. So you had asked before we started, because we had a little switch here, and you are correct, that's going to be Torres. And Coach, here's one of the ones near and dear to my heart. This is going to be our state qualifying wrestler last year, state qualifying pole vaulter last year. This is going to be Miss Destiny Oster.
Against the Hannah Masquerade. Let's see what they're getting after it.
Well, Destiny coming in on the season right now, 6-2 on the season coming into tonight. And Coach, the 2 she lost so far this season have been to 2 young ladies that medaled at state last year. Have been the only 2 losses on the season for Destiny. So I know she's fired up, looking to go back to state again, make some noise this year in both wrestling and track. Woo, Destiny grabs her, flips her right there. Goes for that back leg.
Laying.
No points awarded. And Coach, are we going to get, yep, we're going to get 3 points there to Ozark. Masquerade takes the early lead. Oster trying to flip it around and get the reversal right now. Masquerade's got a hold of that right leg. Oster gonna have to break that. Trying to get around behind her.
Positioning part.
Well, and Masquerade doing a nice job. She is holding on to that leg for dear life right now. And we're gonna have a stoppage. There's Destiny with that toss right there to start it. And we're back to action now. 3, 2, 1, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first. No points right there at the end, so Oster's going to pick up 2. Make it 3-2 right now in favor of the Lady Ozark Tigers. Oster's going to choose to start down here. Round number 2.
Kind of reach around, kind of missed there.
Destiny getting through right there and gets the reversal. 2 points on the reversal puts Destiny Oster ahead 4-3. Now Destiny working that arm, trying to get her in position. Get those feet over and kind of tee her up right there and be able to get that roll.
There it is.
Yep,
Almost.
she's got that arm. She's working hard.
Almost there. Got inches.
Getting her up. Get her over. Coach, that's about as close as you can get it.
That official there he's getting a good look.
Destiny getting her back. There we go. That's going to be 6 points to the Lady Tigers right now. Destiny Little Bird Oster. All right, Coach, we're going to slide back over to the orange mat. And Coach, I believe this is Dean Justice.
Down to the 150 that quick.
I think
rolling
so.
On that side.
We are, and Coach, I'm going to apologize to the viewers. I did not catch what happened at 138 and 144. Should be in period number 1 right here at 150. No score currently. Justice holding right there, but we're going to get 3 points. They're getting close to being, yeah, I was going to say, we're getting awful close to the edge of that mat, Coach, and I do not want to see any young man's head bounce on that wood. Wood Justice fighting that turn right there. So 3, 2, 1, and gonna score 2 points on the reversal right there. So it's gonna give a 5-0 lead right now to Patterson. And Coach, over on the girls' mat, that's gonna be a pin for Addison Brown. Just a sophomore and returning state medalist right there for the Lady Tigers. And they'll
work on that side.
Ooh. That's a big fall right there. Justice just goes with it and keeps fighting. Coach, I'm not sure I'd bounce and keep rolling with it the way they did right there. So over on the girls' mat, they're going to move up to the 140 match with Lockhart and Swafford. Here in round number 2, 150 right now, we've got Patterson on top, 5-0 right now. Justice fighting for the escape right here. And we're going to be outside the ring again. That's going to stop the clock, 1:10, round number 2.
Trying to get that positioning, not getting rolled over.
Boy, Coach, nice job right there. Justice, see that back bend he rolled up into. Coach, I'm not sure my back bends that direction.
There's 4 points given there, so.
Near fall points. So That's going to push it 9-0 right now in favor of Patterson. $15 seconds to go here in round number 2. Justice keeps fighting. Patterson not able to do much with him, but Justice not able to escape. And that's going to be the end of round number 2. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach, that's going to be the end. That's going to go to a tech fall right there.
Pretty good wrestler from Ozark there, from Patterson.
And Tegan Patterson, very nice job. All right, and so, Coach, we're right back on the black mat. And, Coach, I know we had talked about Lockhart and Swafford at 140. I did not see the result of that one. This is going to be Calhoun, Kayla Calhoun for Waynesville. She is wrestling open, so that's going to be 6 points to the Lady Tigers. And the 155 match is going to feature Miss Eve Smith going up against Reidinger of Ozark. Eve, woo! Gets around behind. Coach, I'm waiting to see. I did not see any points awarded in that last exchange.
It's a lot of action for no points there. Was it 3?
Okay. I was finding it real hard to believe Eve didn't pick up any points right there. Eve's
staying on top, getting good positioning.
Absolutely.
Just kind of laying and wearing it out. They're working, though. No stoppage in action.
And Eve Smith, Coach, of course, we've watched her the last several years. See her out there with her sister Ivy in spring. They do soccer out there. But Eve just absolutely strong as a house, Coach. She's one that I would, if someone was going to come beat me up, I'd take Eve on my side.
I'd second guess an arm wrestling match as well.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Strong
Still
young lady, and
in.
she is not given an inch right now against Reidinger. Staying right on that back. Reidinger just looks miserable underneath right now as Eve not given a square inch.
The conditioning, it takes 2 minutes, doesn't he?
That's,
He's look at 2 minutes. Basketball, 2 minutes, not much. Wrestling, 2 minutes is forever.
That is an intense 2 minutes right there. And it looks like Smith's going to start down here in round number 2. Coach, while they're spotting up, it looks like we're in the 157 match over on the boys' side. We've got Van Horn of Ozark going up against Carson Sutphin of Waynesville.
A little action. Both sides here.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, if the viewers at home hadn't been down here, this is nonstop action. When you've got 2 matches going at the same time and yelling for Tigers on both sides. And Reidinger's going to be able to hold Eve there for at least the time being. Coach, that could be a pin over on the other side for Sutphin.
Yep, it is. Carson got it going on over there. Get back over the mat with Eve still going after it.
Eve's still looking for that escape over here as we're just about a minute to go in round number 2. Smith on top for Waynesville right now, 3 points early in round number 1. And Ridinger now gets Eve into a precarious position. Eve fighting that back bend up, trying to keep those shoulders off that mat.
I think she does it.
Wow.
Wow is right.
That is an athletic move right there by Eve Smith of the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
I think that just little move there just tied up 4-3 now. Ozark.
4-3. Ridinger picks up 4 points, but Coach Eve escapes a pin. 2 points more should make it 6-3 right now in favor of Ridinger. Eve Smith now.
Trying to get her way up.
Trying
almost had it. Almost had it. Go roll over and pin. Yeah, almost there.
Trying
Just
to get
inches,
that left
just
arm.
Inches, almost got it. Putting some weight on it. Got to be careful, too, not to roll over too far because she'll get pinned.
And we're going to get 2 points on the reversal for Eve. Cuts it to a 1-point match, but Eve's thinking more. And Coach, that's going to be the end of the match, or end of the round. Coach, our towel person missed out on that one.
Well, there's so much action going on. The towel person probably got caught up watching like me. I didn't realize I didn't watch the clock myself.
So that's going to bring it into the second round, Coach, and it is a nip-tuck match over here. It's right now Ridinger still on top by 1, 6-5 right there. But Coach, there's a couple moments there that could have gone either way. Both wrestlers catch their breath right there. And Coach, you see this replay right here of Eve Smith. Eve trying to force that back. Ozark coach still talking to Ridinger over here. I don't know if they were having a little discussion, clarification on scoring or what was going on over at the scores table, but the referee's back out. Looks like the coach was wanting some points right there at the end of that, but I think the buzzer had gone off. And the score's going to stay 6-5 right now in favor of Ridinger. And it looks like Ridinger wants to start up, so Eve Smith's going to have to fight her way out from below again here, but a skate point ties you up at 6. Eve got to her feet, almost got there.
Almost got it. Keep her in here. I think she can get up. She can just.
Think she can roll right into a reversal.
Almost. Getting close. Oh, got to watch it herself. Almost. She got to get up out from there. She's fighting it.
And credit Ridinger right there. She's going to pick up the pin. Eve right there almost had it reversed and in position. Coach, that's
went
that.
From in and out in about 0.5 seconds, half a second.
It does. And Coach, with that, we're going to move back over to the orange mat now as Babcock gets set to go here for the Lady Tigers. Coach, we're midstream here. I believe, is this, Coach, where are we at? Is this the... This is going to be Jonah Manuel. Carson got the pin at the 157, so I believe we're at 165 here.
And it's got to be towards the
It's going to be very end of round number 2 right now. But Manuel looks like he's got a 1-0 lead right now at the end of 2. Looks like Trevor Sundley of Ozark's going to start down. Coach, kind of what we saw over here, a 1-point escape ties the matchup. And that's going to do it right there. Coach, we may not be updating the scoreboard over. There we go. There we go. Tied up at 1. 1:40 to go here in round number 3. So this one is literally anybody's game right now at 165. Manuel's got that leg.
Well, what can he do with it here? Got to keep him in bounds.
Sunley looks like he's trying to get it, yeah. Sunley fighting quick to get over outside that circle before something bad happens. Coach, both wrestlers here jockeying for position, looking to take that shot as we're 50 seconds and we go.
Still knotted up at 1. Pretty good wrestlers here at the 165 class.
Absolutely. Neither wrestler willing to give an inch right now. And we're going to be out of the circle, bring it back to the middle.
7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that's going to bring us to the end right now of the regulation there, tied up at 1-1. Over on the other side, Tennyson's going to get the pin for the Ozark Lady Tigers as they move on to the 190 match. Looks like Eulalia Moynihan for the Lady Tigers going up against Decker of Ozark. And that takedown's going to be it. The Ozark Tigers are going to win this one. So that's going to be a minor victory. So +3 more for the Ozark Tigers over here for Sundley. And then, Coach, I believe that's going to take us to the 170 match. Liam Oxendine for the Waynesville Tigers going up against Jackson Kearns of Ozark. Oxendine trying to spin, keep the action inside the circle right here. We're going to have 3 points on the near fall for Ozark. And Ozark in the position, controlling this match right now. Oxendine looking for room to fight back out. Cairns of Ozark. And we're going to be outside the circle, so we'll bring it back to the middle. Coach, 1:08 left here in round number 1.
175 class. Locked in there, he's trying.
Kieran's trying to keep those wrists locked right now.
He's got that knee.
Yeah, he's got that right knee, leg pulled back.
Almost twisted him over for a pin. He's in an awkward position right now with that leg locked. You can't do a lot there. You got one leg to try to keep your balance, got to move around.
And the way he's got it pulled, awful hard to do anything right there. And so that's going to pick up the pin for Cairns. So that's going to be 6 more over to the Ozark Tigers. And Coach will slide back to the black mat. And I believe this is still our 190 match.
Down under 40 seconds.
Going for the leg shot right there.
Kind of hopping around, dancing a little bit here, trying to keep the balance. A little spin. Ooh.
Does a nice job to avoid the shoulders right there. Coach Decker on top and gonna ride out to the end of the period. Coach, I believe that should take us to the second period. And it does. Right now, it's Decker on top by 3, 3-0.
Looks like we got a close-up of the mat on the dark side there. There we go. Get some leverage, some positioning there.
Looked like she was shoot that leg in there and trip her and take her down, but Decker doing a nice job right now, staying upright. It seems like the staying up favors her more right now.
Both look exhausted. They're still going at it though. Still got a good match.
Under a minute to go here in round number 2.
Drop down. Here we go, a little bit of one leg. Trying to keep her balance there, trying to lock in. Kind of laying on top too. A little bit of takedown. Gets 3 more. Decker.
We're gonna put Decker up 6-0. And Lady Tigers up, gonna be outside the circle.
.3.8, 23.8. Takedown, got 3 there, so
that's going to make it 6-3 here, end of the second period. Coach, this is a hard-fought match over here. We are now it's going to be 2 points, so it's going to be 6-2 going into the final round. So you see the leg right there. Gets the reversal. There's the 2 points. So 6-2 and a little work to do. Coach, on my unofficial scoring right now, I have the Lady Tigers on top. I believe this is the last match, and it should be a win here for the Waynesville Lady Tigers over Ozark tonight on the team score side. But what better way to finish it than maybe a pin right here?
Yep, as those get a little closer, 5-6 now.
3 points on that near fall makes the match within 1.
About a minute 15 left. A lot of will to win from the both of them.
And we got a stoppage. Going to be a penalty point awarded for something, Coach, and I did not see what it was.
It didn't look like a joke or anything, but they're down there, they can see.
And
another there.
Skate point awarded, so 2-point lead now for, 3-point now.
Down to 50 seconds.
Gonna have to get the takedown here.
Get careful not get caught up like earlier.
They're gonna have to take the chance, trailing 3, less than 30 seconds.
Just trying to stay up, making her do the work. Leaning, pulled away. They were under 5.
And Coach, that's going to bring us to the end of that one. So that's going to be minor victory to the Lady Tigers of Ozark. But Coach, if my scoring is correct, that should be a team win right there for the Waynesville Lady Tigers on the evening. And we are back over here. Coach, I believe, is this Boswell for the Waynesville Tigers?
Yeah,
190 match.
We got an 8-9 score.
Boswell on top by 1 point right now, leading, as you said, 9-8 over Lucas Edwards of Ozark. Just about a minute 15 remaining. Coach, I do not have see if we can, I'm getting a few little updates here, Coach, as Boswell's locked in a tight one. Trying to keep an eye on the text line here. I know we got the Waynesville Lady Tigers down in Springfield swimming tonight.
Down to 20 here.
Boswell trying to keep control right here.
Oh, this is a great match here.
We've got a stoppage there.
Locked up. I think this is going to take it down.
Yeah, Edwards had to take the chance right there. Got to go for the shot, trailing by 1 point. Edwards had to try and force something. Unfortunately for him, it's not going to work out. But fortunate for the Waynesville Tigers, Landon Boswell is going to take the minor victory right there for the Waynesville Tigers. And Coach, that should bring us to the bigger guys here. I believe 2:15, this could be Joseph Camelin.
Eli Vaughn for Ozark. Definitely a bigger size difference from where we started.
Here we go, Coach. I'm trying to get this pulled up. Mr. Darnez Stokes, I missed it just a little bit ago, Coach, but our
Little takedown here.
TTSN Sports Fan of the Year checking in from up the road in St. Louis. And Coach, that was awful fast.
Yes, it was.
Camelin gonna pick up the 6 fast points for the pin right there. And Coach, oh, this is one of Coach Rawlings' favorite matches of the night right here. He was up here in the booth visiting with us a little bit earlier, passing along his feelings, his critique, if you will, on the final wrestling match of John Cena. Coach Rawlings loved the heavyweights, and Coach, a young man that spent a lot of time with us in the spring for track, who better to be in there right now, Mr. Luke Pullman for the Waynesville Tigers.
I call him Little Luke, but he is far from it.
That is, Coach, we need to work on size.
Yes.
If you think anybody calls Luke little, Pullman right there going to pick up the point on the escape. Collins on top right now for Ozark, 3-1. Minute 20 left to go here in round number 1. It sounds like swim coach is in full action right now. Coach Stone probably not able to give us too many updates right now. She's probably swimming. Coach, I got a young lady in my house that's trying that swimming out this year, and got to go to my first swim meet last Friday night. Coach, that's
a lot of action.
Oh, if no one's ever been, now about the closest we swim is Springfield. But if you've never been, Coach, it is something else to see.
Now Luke's got him up by one leg here. He's trying to lock that one leg in.
And Coach, they're both big guys, but boy, Luke Pullman is as strong as they come.
I don't know who got the points there. It looks like
they're going to give Pullman the 1 point on the escape. 6-2 right now. And Coach, obviously Luke right now locked in tight right here, as that brings us to the end of round number 1. But Coach, something that I absolutely love to see. The girls just finished up over here, got the team victory for the Lady Tigers. You can't see it there on the screen, but over here on the edge of the black mat, locked in cheering for Luke Pullman right now is the entire Waynesville Lady Tigers team. Coach, we talk about it all the time. This is Tigers supporting Tigers right now.
Yeah, that is what's happening. We got a pretty good match here. We're 6, was that 6 to 8-3?
Coach, I believe 6-3 right now in favor of Collins. Pullman chopping him down 1 point at a time right now. Trying to avoid Collins, trying to get that right arm in on Luke's right leg right now. Luke doing a nice job to keep out of that. Not give up that leg right now. Spin and regrip. Coach just gonna bring to 1 minute. Right here to go in round number 2. And Coach, you talked about tired. These are some big, strong guys right here. Been locked up for a good while.
It's just leaning on each other. We're a person out. These guys these size.
And you see right there in the background, you see that entire Lady Tiger wrestling team right there. Locked here in here supporting the team. 21 seconds left to go here in round number 2.
Take down away from tying it up.
And that's going to bring us to the end. And, Coach, we want to send our thanks out tonight. Coach, with wrestling, it's hard to get a free minute right here. But, Coach, we get to sit up here and call all this action. But these are the students out there with the incomparable.
The illuminous.
The
illustrious.
The illuminal Tim Wallace. Daniel Orr, Logan Pitts, Caitlin Colgan, Josh Gill, Sebastian Coffin.
Good look at him there.
Jeffrey Hickey, Adriana McClure, Kayla Stuckey, and Garrett Wilson. Coach, they're doing all of the hard work tonight. We just get to sit up here and watch wrestling and just bounce back and forth and have a ball up here in the TTSN Sports Suite.
We're still scored.
But, Coach,
7-3.
We've seen these
went up.
These angles in here all night long. You see these cameramen getting right in there. We've seen the instant replays. Coach, they just do a fantastic job, and you and I get to cheer on some Waynesville Tigers in here wrestling.
Pretty good crowd here.
As we're down to just about a minute to go here. As you said, right now, Luke trailing by 4. Starts to get into that time frame where you're going to have to take a shot. You're going to have to take a chance.
He's going after it there. Kind of drop down, jump back up.
Thinks about the shot. There we go.
Come on, Luke. Come on, Luke. He almost had him.
He's got the reverse.
He go down. He
got
go
the takedown.
7-6. We're down to 30. Under 30 left. There's a little stoppage of action. Resetting.
Oh. Must have got the arm in around the neck, Coach. I didn't see it, but the penalty point awarded right now.
8-6.
8-6.
It's going to be hard to move a big guy like that around late in a match like this.
Well, and Collins knows that. He looks like he's just braced trying to
Down
ride
to
this out.
2 points away.
Going to try and stall it if he can.
Roll him over. What he's got? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's going to bring us to the end. And, Coach, with the minor victory right there, I believe the Ozark Tigers are going to take the team victory here on the boys' side. Waynesville Lady Tigers take it on the girls' side. And, Coach, this is going to be our first and last broadcast before Christmas. We get on break here, but coming back after break, we've got more wrestling. Coach, we've got girls basketball. We've got boys basketball. January, February, we're going to be hopping. We'd love to see you down here in this gym, though.
So what you're saying, we'll see each other next year.
Next year.
Next year.
Next year it is. Well, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching with us tonight. We'll see you bright and early next year for more Tiger Sports. But for Matt Johnson, I'm Rick Sapanzik. We wish everybody a great night and a great holidays.